we did get a fish on the razorworm. Not too bad, not too shabby. Get the f out of here. He came back and hit it again. Look at that, huh? Oh, my camera was on. What's flopping, everybody? Today we are here to test out the new Unprofessional Fisherman RazorWorm. This is our version of an ultra vibe speed worm. It's about 6 inches long, and this particular color I have made, we only brought one color today. It's kind of a take on Zooms Tilapia Magic, if you would. But the issue that I'm having right here is I gotta back my truck down to the lake, but I can't because we got a washout going on with some metal stuff that's been exposed, and there's a tree down over there. So I'm gonna have to drag the kayak to the water, and then we'll be in the water and we'll do some fishing from there. We're gonna see how this new RazorWorm goes through the water. We're gonna see if we can catch any fish, and hopefully we'll do pretty good. This particular fishery is cut up with all kinds of high grass and pads and flooded trees and all kinds of stuff, so it's a good place to test this bait and see if we can get a bite. I'm gonna get the kayak unloaded, and I'll see you guys out on the water. So first day I get to try my new Curado 200. This is a 8:3 to 1 ratio, I believe, or 8:5 to 1. It's real fast reel. And this is on a 7'6" heavy bull bay rod. Over here for the RazorWorm today, we have a 7-foot heavy bull bay rod with a Shimano SLX DC 6.3 to 1 gear ratio. And this is for all my worms, jerkbait, smaller things like that. All right, guys, here we are to test out the new Unprofessional Fisherman RazorWorm once we get out into some area where I can throw it. Also need to try out these new poles like this Curado reel here. I'm excited to see how that goes. Hey, not bad. We'll go to the other side of the lake over here, way over there, and then just let the wind push us across. Now, this RazorWorm is an angling AI mold. Again, essentially, it's just a version of an ultra vibe speed worm. This is our first cast with it. This is our first cast with this rod and reel combo, I think. So we're gonna see how this goes. The Unprofessional Fisherman RazorWorm Tilapia Magic. Tilapia Magic. The goal is to at least catch one fish on the new Unprofessional Fisherman RazorWorm. Let's see how it looks. Don't have a lot of light out here right now, but oh yeah, look at that. It looks just like an ultra vibe speed worm. Looks pretty good. Oh, look at there, a big fish just took off from right there. Yeah, look how thick that stuff is. A good little spot for a fish to sit right there. Got a hard bottom. He comes here because no one else comes here. But you can't just go to the same spot all the time, throwing the same baits and... Well, we finally got a fish on the RazorWorm, and he just destroyed that thing, man. Come here, bud. Let me get you off here. So, he just completely thrashed my worm. I don't know where it's at, but we did get a fish on the RazorWorm. Let's see, he's got crustaceous parasites running around on his head and stuff, and he just doesn't have as thick of a profile as a lot of the fish that I catch in certain bodies of water. But we're gonna send this guy back home. Thank you for being the first fish on the razor worm. See you later, bud. We at least got one fish. So now we need to try to get another one. See how many we can get on this razor worm. All right. So there's two on the razor worm. Two fish, two misses. Prettier little fish. Got a weird body shape going on there. Looks like he's just hungry, I think. We'll see this little guy later. All right. So there's number 3 on the speed worm. Or excuse me, the razor worm. I can't call it a speed worm. That's what Zoom calls theirs. Look at this little guy, cute little guy, fish tank size. Pretty little guy. See you later, homie. Get the f out of here. He came back and hit it again. And that was a decent sized little fish. He ripped my tail off and I was pulling it in and he came back and hit it again. That was wild. All right, another one on the razor worm. Looks like the biggest fish of the day. Probably about a little over a pound or so. All right. All right, got another one on the razor worm. And he didn't tear my worm up too bad. I might be able to use that one again. Pretty little fish. Pretty little fish, little female. All right, got another one on the razor worm, and that one looks like he's going to be the new biggest of the day. Just a little bit bigger than the last one. Not too bad, not too shabby. Sorry buddy, I gotta let you go. That wind's blowing me way too fast. We're gonna get out of here. All in all, the razor worm did pretty well. I got a little issue going on with the tail I got to look at. But other than that, caught quite a few fish on it. It looks like a speed worm. And my Tilapia Magic color is, it's popping. They like it. So we got another tournament coming up in October. So we got to be ready for that. We're scouting out new fishing spots, and maybe we'll find a good one that we can get some big fish for this next tournament. Until next week, remember to crush them buttons, and we'll see you out on the water. Keep them wet.